Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I am so excited today because I got the new Natasha Denona palette already. I know, right? It's the Retro Glam palette. And it is so pretty. So pretty. This is what it looks like. It is gorgeous. And I will say that this definitely goes more with the original the the mini retro palette. Now, it does go better with the mini retro. I'm just going to grab that one real quick so I can show it to you. Okay, so here's this one, and then here's this one. So it is a much better suit than her original retro palette, but I kind of think they all look good together, to be honest with you. I mean, just saying, just my opinion on it. But like, I like this, but then if you combine the other retro palette, the regular retro, against this, the retro glam, it's almost like they're like little sister, big sister in a sense. You know what I mean? Or even like, I don't want to say day to night, but I don't know. It's weird. They look really well together though. But I did want to compare it to this. I do see more of this in this though. I will say that. And I think it'd be cute to combine the two even. But we're not going to do that today. Right now we're just going to play with this. So let me go ahead, and what I done was is I swatched this row, then this row, then this row on my hand for you so that you could see this. So this is the first row of shades, the second row of shades, and then the third row of shades. Now, I mean, you do have this dark green here, but really the only other dark colors you have is, now this dark green is a cream to powder formula too. Keep that in mind. The rest are just regular mattes, but this one here is her cream to powder. But the rest of them, like that there, is a metallic, and that one's a metallic, and that one's a metallic. So the other darker shades are all metallic, really. So just so you know, in case you're, depending on how you do your eye looks. But let's go ahead and get started because I am so excited. Like, as soon as this came in, I was like, yes, please. And I'll do more looks with it because I do want you to see what kind of variety you do get out of this palette. And I guess really, if you combined it, her other palette, she does have that dark shade there too. If you did combine the two, what is that one? That one would be the 60 shade. So, I mean, you do get some dark with that, but if you're just sticking to this particular palette, let's go ahead and get started. So the first shade I went into was Fringe. And it's like a light, I don't know what you would call it. Ooh, I didn't get the creases out of it. But you can see that it's light. I mean, it is a light shade, but it's still a dark enough shade. And it is a greenish color. I don't know. I don't know exactly how you would describe that color right there. I'm thinking, when I looked at it, I thought of mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't know if that's really a good color though to say, like, once it gets on the eye. In a sense, it doesn't look like that in a sense on the eye once it gets on the eye. And I'm using my Refer brushes to do this look too. I don't know. I'm not really... Here's the thing. I'm kind of looking at this palette in a couple of different ways, and we're going to ignore that little guy there. He's here to visit. I think it's getting close, to that time, unfortunately. But anyway, because here's the thing. I don't wear greens very often. So I don't realistically know how this would go for me. Just being honest, I mean, do I love it? Absolutely. It's Natasha Denona, It is what it is. Like, I love her formula and I love her palettes and it's just beautiful, you know what I mean? But, really make sure that you're going to use it. That if this is really something that you're looking for, you know what I mean? Because maybe her mini glam is, or her mini retro, I mean, is just enough of what you need in a sense. You know what I mean? Like maybe you don't need all these shades to do that look. You know what I mean? All right. So I got that color laid down, as you can see. I don't know why I've got friends visiting on my eye, because I have that one there, then I have another one somewhere. I don't know what that's all about. That's new to me, but we're going with it. Okay, now I'm going to go into that winter green shade, which, like I said, is like it's a cream to powder formula. And actually, I like this formula. It's really easy to work with. And you can see that I am getting a little bit of depth there. And I'm going to play with the palette, like I said, to see what kind of looks. I'm just kind of doing a brief overall thought process of it today because it is new and it just launched. And, I want you to see it firsthand from a beginner's point of view because I'm really, like, I do think I can get a lot of pretty looks with it. Don't get me wrong. But it's not about that. It's about, are you going to feel comfortable in said look? Like this look here, it's really pretty. I love the sparkle, obviously. Love the sparkle. But, and of course, it goes great with this outfit too. So I like it for that fact. But say I was just wearing like whatever, I don't know, just regular clothes or something. I mean, not that this isn't regular clothes, but you get what I mean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily know if this is like, I want to wear green if I'm not wearing something that is green, I guess, is more or less what I'm saying. I'm going to take that fringe shade and we're going to run it under the lower lash line now. And that's that shade we used at the very beginning, the first shade. I don't know. I'm up in the air with this palette right now. And not based on quality, by no means. It's more just based on color story and like how often I'll use it. But at the same time, obviously, I bought it because it's Natasha Denona. And I'm sure that if you're buying it, you might be buying it because it is her. You're a fan of her shadows too. So it really don't matter, what the color story is in a sense. But if you're generally, just wondering, I'm not convinced this is like an everyday palette in a sense. Unless you're going for, this kind of look. And you're going to get a green look. You might be able to get a pink look. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit to see if that's possible. I mean, I know it's possible because there's pinks in here. But I mean, like which I guess if you wanted a pink look, you would grab her Love palette in that aspect. And again, I'm a beginner, so take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm going to spend a little more time blending, I think, that evergreen shade. Oh, yeah, there we go. See, that cream to powder is just amazing, I think. And it's sad that there's only one of them. Okay. So I took the, like I said, the first and second shade. I took the fringe shade, and then I went back. I took a smaller brush and really lined the evergreen on the lash line. I was like, what did I do with the eyeliner that I used? But I see it okay. Trying to keep it all together. Okay. Then I went into the shade Marlin. And I will say, these greens are pretty. That are in the metallic. Like this shade here. It is beautiful. Look at this shade. I mean, oh, it's so pretty. And I'm not using a spray or any kind of adhesive. And I do love her metallic shades. I like that they're like there, you can see them, but yet it's not too much, and it makes like aging eyes look nice. And I just pat it in. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to take this shade Palladian. Oh, why? Okay. This shade here. Whatever the name of this shade, this lighter green, which actually I find really pretty. It's like an icy green almost. But we're going to pop that in the inner corner. Like, it's not too green to where, like, it wouldn't look right in there, you know? But it is, it's got like an icy green to it. And it is so pretty. And I'm going to put that right in the inner corner here. Maybe take it up a little bit. Just for funsies. I think I brought the darkness in too much and I didn't do enough on this eye. Let me see what I can do with that. See if I can even them up some. And these colors do build nicely on top of each other. There we go. Now I think I got both eyes the same. Maybe. I don't know. Then I'm going to take the shade Icebreaker by ColourPop, the shade here, and we're going to run it in the waterline. And this is just a quick look for me for you all. Again, I was actually thinking tomorrow of doing another video using this palette again, except doing 2 looks, trying to do like different looks for you to see how many we can come up with. But I wanted to get this up just in case you're thinking about purchasing this. Of course, if you're rogue with Sephora, if you got it yesterday when it did launch, you would have gotten 20% off, which is pretty cool there. Oh, here it is. I was like, where did I put that mascara? But we're going to put the Gucci mascara on the lashes real quick, and then we're done. And I'll give you a final look. Again, this is just my first look using this palette. I will do another look. I'm hoping for tomorrow, but I don't know. And I don't know if it'll be, you know, two different looks on one I look on each eye, because where my videos are so long because I'm so slow at doing makeup. You know, I don't know if that's possible, but we sure are going to try. And again, I didn't get much time today to sit down and really, because, I mean, it just got delivered and I was like, oh, I got to. And it's already like 11 o'clock at night, y'all. Okay. It should be good enough. You can see a little bit of black on the lashes. That's good enough. I mean, I'm washing it off and going to bed, y'all, so, you know. But like I said, I wanted to get a look up. But overall, I mean, this look is a very pretty look. Again, I don't know how I would feel if I wasn't wearing this dress. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable walking around in it because of green. You know, green's just not my color. It just isn't. And I feel like I got a lash hanging. All right, it don't matter. Anyway, I think I just got to get used to it. But again, there's other looks we can create out of this, and I'm going to. So tomorrow I'll play around with it. Hopefully I can be quick enough to do 2 eyes in one video without it being an hour long, because I'm slow. Maybe I can sort of like figure out the color story and stuff quicker. And of course I won't have to talk about it as much because you're getting all the info here. You got the shade, you know, swatches and all that. So, I mean, it's a very beautiful palette. It's gorgeous, really, looking at it. But is it your color story? That's the question to ask yourself. Is this your color story? Can you see yourself in these colors? And if you can, then I think it's going to be a wonderful palette for you. If you can, you might want to take a step back and really see what colors would work for you, which ones you may not gravitate to as much, and then to make the decision. But all in all, it's very pretty, very pretty. I'm glad I got it. I'm shocked it got here this quickly, but I do really think it's a pretty palette. I really do. But that is all I have for you today. I hope this video helps. Again, I will do more, you know, looks with it from a beginner's point of view, so you can see if it's something you're interested in. But that is it. I hope this video helps, like I said, and if it did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all, that way you're notified when I do upload. Again, I upload every day but Sunday, unless there's a lot of launches, and then sometimes I do upload on Sundays just so that I can get it up so you can see what the palettes are like. But that is all I have. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.